Show me. Hold my phone. Video for me. Just video from this side. Thank you very much.
Hello. Are you okay?
Yes, okay, you don't need to press anything, it's fine. Thank you very much. So okay, thank you. My name is Honorable Omofide Gabriela Ikenedion, formerly member of the House of Representatives of the 8th National Assembly, representing at that time the good people of Obia North, East and Southwest Federal Constituency. As you can see today, there was disruption on the field here in Okada. I don't know if you captured it, where some people were imported from Delta State and all that. So as you can see, thank you very much, security forces are moving in right now. They came in from Delta State to come and disrupt this election, and also they had also planned an assassination attempt on my life. So basically I'm asking the security agencies to do their job and to do what's best. The people of Okada, the people of Obia, the people of Edo State want to vote. And this today, they will not be disenfranchised and democracy will take its place. Thank you very much. Please help me call Major in primary school now. Please call Major into primary school now. Thank you.
We all tell you after we don't vote finish. They call the count how many be. They just count Ward 2. Now we call the shot A for PDP. Before you know now, they go start say they don't beat all of them for all parts. Call them that Ward 1. We don't count the Ward 1 and they come to say now PDP on how many parts. Before you know, this guy, what do they call this man? We Ferru here. Now so they drag all his brother, you drag the ballot box. He just cross. Now we hold on. Policeman where you the junction, there where you stand with him. The policeman we can't say me hold on. As me we go hold on, the policeman you begin to slap me. Boy brother. Policeman you begin to slap me. Say where I go hold on, say what it concern me. Now the guy first turn back. Now they begin to use slap for me. Say and they tear my cloth. Me call it trago. They run. Now they tear this one for my body. So policeman do like policeman with them. Why? The policeman are we can't stop ARG. They don't carry the policeman go state. They carry that one go. But the popular people will do the thing. Go see the there. People fool. Why go hold who thief ballot box? Say me I live one. Say what it concern me. Say what it concern me. Why go hold who thief ballot box?
You know the name of the people who thief the thing.
What do they call this brother we Ferru? This guy we Ferru for here we Chief of Cabinet. His brother.
He still represent you on Oedo.
But now PC man.
Yes. Those guys that
this one are Unit 7.
Technically what you are saying is that
now here for Tifan this school year.
Those people were
it was 7.
Those people were still the ballot box. They are loyal to Kisokade.
Yes, they are junior brother. Junior brother.
Of this area.
This was 7. In near New Benin, Philo dancing near Philo Milan. Yes. They don't come back now. Yes. Yes, well. Now here the tea for apple. Show me now here for apple. Now here hold on. Now here for hold on. So I hold the guy. Now here they begin to beat me or they tear my cloth. Do everything. Policeman stay here. Say why go hold on. They begin to beat me. Number
What do you say is your name again?
Magnus.
Magnus who? And who are you?
I am an officer.
You want to check the
working as election supervisor.
So you must check your paper before you get your duty. Like me now, I'm the deputy speaker of this state, so do I need to go and read it somewhere before I will know that I'm in my position?
I've been saying it now. Election, I like election supervisor.
And you were to supervise which election? Supervise election at where?
Uronigbe.
So what happened at Uronigbe?
Uronigbe South. There was gunshot around 10:30.
Okay.
But that is what I reported in my report.
Okay.
That there were gunshots around 10:30 in some of the polling units.
According to what they told you. Because you said they deceived you just now.
I'm telling you.
They deceive you. Who deceive you?
know.
Who deceived
You
you?
said the staff now. You said when I said the election.
Presiding officers.
Okay, the presiding officer deceived you.
No, they came from the field with their result that they were not affected.
Which field?
And they came to meet you at where? Police station.
Where did the presiding officer meet you?
What result to police station?
So where did you collect your results?
No, that was where we
Officer. Where did you collect your results?
Open the leg open.
I need DSS now.
Bros, see, you are a disgrace to democracy. All the 4+4 where we don't calculate for a door where it don't work, you go just come. Wait till you think say you be now. DSS, if they were like Nigerian police, for don't beat you. Because you cannot come from your, what is it called, from your Supreme Court governor to bring you people to come and destabilize OCS. We vote here, and I vote Supreme Court governor, So I beg tell them, Edo no be Lagos. Edo we decide who control, who will govern us. Nobody will come and decide for us. So all those idiots that paid you in Uronigbe, I wish they can see you now.
You will bring all those.
I wish they can see you now. They are known for violence. They are the lions and tigers that were trained. Unfortunately, you just allowed yourself to be used by them. As a mother, I will not, and I cannot stand for people like you to destroy this state for us and Nigeria self.
What are you doing? Station.
No station. From where? The police is here.
Are you not in church here, sir?
No, I'm here. What is the problem?
No, we'll take him there, they will hand over properly, sir.
No problem, I will do that. I will do that.
He's a criminal. But Mike is
coming. Come, don't worry, I'm coming. Wait, the Mike is coming.
Wait, sit down first.
Said he's coming.
Who's coming? Sit down, don't let me mash you.
Your boss now.
Hey.
Okay.
Bros.
The boss is coming.
Too many here. That boss will be risky.
We have been looking for police to come and take over since.
All the voters, they drive them away. They've taken possession of that school. As I speak now. So please, you need to alert the security agency to go to Ogbe Primary School. Behind me. Yes. So some people went there. They see that they are losing. They now went there and drive every people away. So you go there now. Or give this
information.
Yeah. Yeah. Exotic is very
peaceful.
Yes. Exotic, can you let me talk? Exotic and Obaseki, they are together. Primary school. Yeah. And Ogbe Primary School. It just a fence demarcation. Yeah, they came in here. Are you with me? The line is up. Yeah, are you with me? The line is up. Hello? Yeah, I'm hearing you. They want to re-establish contact. Let them re-establish.
Yes, this is what Honorable Agbons did, the councillor, with the INEC people. Look at them. He take them to the bush. They want to go and complete it. Look at it. See it. Look at it. The disgrace. Agbons, there's now the ballot paper and ballot box. They want to go and... Look at it. Look at it. They claim that he kidnapped them, but they want to go and complete the ballot paper and ballot box. Look at it. Look at it.
No, nobody's like that.
Why did you put compromise? Why did you put compromise? Hey.
Boss.
Look at it. Hey! Hey! No! Hey! Voilà moto ni
Okay, let me show you what is going on right now in Ofowegbe Ward by Iguero. You can see nothing less than 20-something buses from university students, Uniben Students Institute. I'm just dodging because many of them are watching me. As you can see, there is a lot of vehicle. Let me just use time. You know what they are bringing in here? Ahunsa people, Fulani, Ahunsa people, Fulani and Ahunsa people. As you can see there now, see everywhere. They are trying to, you see, okay, those are the city issue. Look at those one that is moving now. They are Fulani. You see there, they are moving. They are Fulani. You can see canopy inside their compounds. They are just sharing their car. They cannot go in there because there is no security here. There's a lot of people right now. They are still bringing more. They are still bringing more. I'm just tidying in the back of my vehicle. They are still bringing more people. I tell you, they are really ready to read this election. You can see canopy. Canopy inside that place. This is us from Honorable Charity Amanyabu. You see men are still coming. You see what is happening? You see what is happening? Vehicles are still coming. So we don't know what is happening. We are just sitting right here now. We are observing them. This is my community. Since yesterday night, even the people here, they have been running Asketa. Fulanis are taking over every place. All those children, all those what you are seeing right now moving, they are all Fulanis. You see them? You see them? They are all Fulanis. Abokina! Where is her? I better call her for me. They try to cause some aboki when they here, so that they themselves will constitute to me. We see that they hear their people, they speak. I'm just telling you, you just have to pray for today. Let God come and take control. This is as of Honorable Charity Amanyabu. You see it's Fulani everywhere. If you go inside there now, there are a lot of Fulani, but I cannot go there now, as I said earlier.
Lack of respect for you, the people who voted for those legislators prevented from being sworn in. Today, he now comes around as a Democrat, wanting you to vote for him. Please, I appeal to you, reject him. Several institutions and leaders of our country appeal to him to respect constitutional democracy. But he rejected all entry. He rejected the appeal from National Assembly when Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria enumerated the path of honor and the constitution of the country. Rather than obey and respect the law, he vandalized the State House of Assembly in Edo by removing the roofs, pouring gravels and rocks on the entrance of the House of Assembly, only to prevent these 14 members from being sworn in. Now he's asking for your votes. He's asking for our votes, our people, their people. Is this a Democrat? No, it's not. He does not deserve any democratic ballot paper. Don't vote for him. I appeal to all of you. While maintaining peace and non-violence on the day of the election, like he rejected the 14 members, you should reject him at the polls. Thank you very much.
This is the second evidence of the rigging of the election in Nigeria, in Edo State to be precise. I want you to listen to the governor of Kano State, the governor called Ganduje. Governor Ganduje publicly issued a threat to isolate the governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, and that he is going to, or that the presidency and the APC, they are going to isolate him, that they are aware that he is the chairman of the people coming to, conduct the Edo election for the PDP. So they are going to isolate him. By the time he realizes what is happening, the election is over. Now, watch the threat.
Something like that. The issue is that, first of all, we know PDP made Wike their chairman. I assure you, we isolate Wike in an isolation center. Yes. And before he recovers, the election is over. The PDP decided to accommodate our former governor in Edo State, not because they have anything common, not because they share some ideological feelings, but simply because he is managing the treasury of Edo State, and they want him to use that treasury in order to win the election. But I assure you, the people of Edo State...
You have just watched it. You have just watched Ganduje, boasting how they are going to isolate Wike. Now they did it. They actually laid siege on Wike's hotel, and Wike cried out. Now listen to the voice from Wike.
Campaign council. I came in here with some of my colleagues. I was in the hotel. But maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the IMG called, I think they called my office. I don't know how they got his number. And then I spoke to IMG, said I must leave the zone. I said, for what? He said, because my being there, the causing crime, but how do the cause that? But when I made statement that implemented, I don't statement that I think that we should be extra vigilant, that people should protect their votes. So what is the fundamental thing I mean? I said, no, you cannot tell me to leave Edo State. I will not leave Edo State. I'll be here. It's okay if you tell me that they are in charge of government. I don't care what they say. So before I knew it, in the last 10 minutes, I was 300 years back. I surrendered the hotel. While I was in my room, it was okay, no problem. But I will never be going Edo State. I'm the member of the campaign council. I'm here to make sure that things go on well. And I'm not the only governor here. The governor of Kano is here, governor of Edo State is here, the deputy president is here. So why would you tell me to leave? I will not leave. No, I'm in my room. I'm not going to be in the time. So we have to with my colleagues to look at how things are going on. And that's what I'm talking about the campaign council. So it's for us to monitor what's going on. And tomorrow, we will go out and monitor what's going on. So the IG cannot tell me that I'm a governor to tell me and tell them I'm a civil district. It has never happened in this country. I don't know where we're heading to. So I need to call the governor to tell the governor he must leave this thing. It's the highest level of impunity. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to vote. But you know it as a duty as a party. The party told us, go there, monitor what's going on. And I'm here to do my assignment. I'm not telling anything. We're not campaigning. They don't know about they are in the campaign. They must have whether their mind, who they're going to vote for, who they will not vote for. So what am I doing that? What am I doing that at the end of the day, at the summer campaign council, I should be able to write a report back to the party. See what I witnessed, see what happened, and this is the way we should go forward. But not for the IG to call me without respect to tell the governor he must leave the state. I have never seen that kind of thing in my life.
So this is for international community, those who are giving visa restrictions and all that. Of course, we know that Ganduje don't travel to America or anywhere. You know, he goes to Kuwait and Qatar and Saudi Arabia. But just for the record, that is the reason why I called, every stakeholder of APC must be given traveling ban, must be given visa restriction. It must be done by the EU and the UK, the United Kingdom. So make sure you join the movement and the campaign for visa restriction to be imposed on all APC stakeholders. Thank you.
161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168,
Et pas bien auto, bien auto.
You can see, I'm Dikin Osai Iseko. I'm a leader in Orunigbe South, a leader of PDP in Orunigbe South and in Oriol. As you all know, today is the 19th of September 2020, which is a gubernatorial election in Edo State. Because of the overwhelming defeat that we were having over the APC in Orunigbe South, precisely in units 13, 14, 15, Etosa Ogbewi and one Agodai by name, Edema, Asewo, brought his men with 5 pump actions and a lot of cutlasses. Battle axe, and to come and chase us away so that they will cut away with the ballot buses and go and stuff it. We said no. We resisted them. No policemen were there. All the policemen that came ran away. But all of us stood to say no, this thing must stop. We wrestled with them. These were the 2 cutlasses we were able to seize from them. These were the 2 cutlasses we were able to seize from them. We chased them away. This is my immediate younger brother. Look at his hand. They cut his hand. Look at him. He's bleeding. Look at it. Then look at this. This is the immediate younger brother. This is the immediate younger brother to this one. Look at his head. Come and look at his head. Look at how they cut his head. Look at his hand. Look at where they macheted him. We chased them away. We call for security. All to no avail. So we want to let the whole world know, especially Edo State Governor Nogegase Obaseki, to see what they have done to us and to let the whole world know that this thing must be arrested. This is the 3rd time that Etosa Ogbewi and his gang are doing all these things in Orunigbe South. They came today, if not for God's sake, they were taking the lives not only of these 2 persons, other pregnant women that ran away. Some have gone to the hospital to go and treat themselves. That's why I want the whole world to know that he must be brought to book. Otherwise, I am the one that will calm down the youth to say no, there should not be a reprisal because we are law-abiding. But if this thing is not abated, the way that he is doing it without impunity, I doubt in the nearest 1 week if this place will not be turned into a war zone. I beg the governor of Edo State, I beg the leaders of PDP to come to our aid and arrest this ugly situation because this is 3rd time this is happening. Thank you. Madam.